Everybody, it's Rick here with Airgun Web and Gateway to Airguns. And today we have a Gateway to Airguns video for you. I've got the Gamo Coyote Whisper here in 177. I know we normally are pushing 22, 25, some bigger stuff, but there's something about 177 that I just love. Let's get into it. All right, let's get to some shooting. What are we going to be doing today? We are shooting our Gamo Coyote Whisper 177. We're going to get some crony numbers, and we're shooting a brand new pellet. We're actually shooting the JTS Dead Center 177s. These are the 10.4s. I'm going to be doing a video on JSB versus JTS with the 177s. We're thinking about doing that today, but I changed my mind. We're just going to have some fun. We got a little wind too, so not maybe the best for pure accuracy testing. But we're going to be shooting at various ranges. I actually don't know what they are because I didn't set them out. But we know our main target is a little over 50 yards. So first thing we're going to do is, and I should have had my wife. My wife's here. She's going to go get something. My Hawk Binocs. We have our rangefinder binoculars from Hawk. These things are amazing. It's going to give us some accurate distances once I sit down. Sue, yes. Can you take the target cam, and first thing I'm going to shoot is actually the 50-yard spinners and stuff. Can you move that camera over? While she's doing that, I'm going to grab a drink. We'll be right back. All right, we're going to be using the ATN Optic today. This is a 5-25. You can record your shots. It's really, really fun. If you're going to try and shoot precision at longer range, make sure you go for the higher magnification, because the 3-12 or whatever that is fun. It's nice, but you start at a lower magnification. By the time you zoom all the way in, it's really pixelated. But this, much better if you're going to be shooting longer range. I really like the 5-25 class. All right, let's go ahead and verify our yardage. I'm pretty sure it's 50, maybe 52 yards, but we'll just give it a shot. So we got our binocs here. Push the button. 51.7 yards. Yep, okay. Awesome. So I'll leave these over here. And we'll go ahead and load our magazine. So the Coyote, it's been around a long time. The Coyote it was first released as the original Coyote, which did not have the moderator at the end. It was actually the BSA Buccaneer in a different stock. Same valving, same barrel, different badge. It had, BSA is owned by Gamo, so their PCPs are made by BSA. And that's one of the reasons they're so good. The BSA makes some really good air guns. They changed the stock, made it a little bit chunkier, made it more Gamo-y, I guess. And then they came out with a Whisper, so they dropped that big front end on it. Unfortunately, it's not removable, kind of a bummer, but it is very effective. So it's not like you could put something quieter on the end. Maybe you possibly could, but it's pretty doggone good. So it's not like you need to. Has a 10-shot magazine. Should probably, let me shrink this up a little bit. We've been using these rests. These were sent to us by MTM Case Guard. And I think I'm shooting better with these rests. Personally, I think so. I think it works better for me than my other ones. It's just super stable. We need to do something down here. We're going to have to build a different bench because this is a little rickety and my chronograph timed out again. All right. Now we've disconnected a couple times. Let's see if it's going to work. Now I sighted this in earlier. And let's see if we get some recording going on here. Yep. All right, we're in good shape. I sighted this in earlier and it did pretty good. I'm going to zoom in and just take a shot of that pig. Now, I think you guys will be seeing that in the video. I don't know if it blacks out when you zoom in, but the reticle changes. This has got a first focal plane reticle, which is super nice. So if you measured your holdover at different ranges, as you change magnification, it stays with you, which is super nice, especially if you're hunting at different ranges. Okay, here we go. I'm going to aim for the shoulder. A little low. We got it. It did not register. Let's turn the volume up. Let's take it off silent. There we go. So 910 feet per second. That gives us an energy of 19 foot-pounds. Okay, it's hitting a little low. Let's take another shot.
911.
Okay, so we're a little bit low. Now, if we wanted to raise that up, the way you adjust it is you go into, I have to stop the recording. So you won't see me do this, but you stop the recording and you go over to a setting called zeroing, and you leave one reticle where you were shooting and move the other reticle to where you hit enter, and now you are back to shooting again. Zooming in. What I might do one of these days is you can actually HDMI out with this into a recorder so you guys can actually see everything I'm doing. Maybe I'll do that next time. Okay, I need to come up a little bit more.
14.
Oh, it's just, I got to come up more.
14.
Okay, stop. It's super accurate. I mean, for a 177, it's a heck of an accurate gun, which is one of the reasons I love this thing so much. We're zooming in, and now we are zoomed in. I go to 20 power. That's really close, 20. Okay, so now we're recording again. We're at 20 power. Let's see if I'm on the shoulder now. A little to the right, but we are, height is good.
932.
Okay.
900.
We're just a little bit to the right, so we'll make another quick adjustment. Height is good. We just need to bring that shot to the left. That might be too much. I don't know. We'll find out. How many shots is that? Okay, we got a couple more to go. Okay, record. Oh, that's pretty close.
908.
It's like, if you're trying to shoot precision, this can be, it's tough because it's just, you don't quite have the fine adjustment like you would in a regular optic. But if we were hunting something, we're like so within the kill zone. I'm going to bring it back to the right one click, and then we're going to call it done. Okay. Now, if we were shooting like my 1022 or something, I don't know that we'd be able to, I don't know that we would care to have these fine-tune adjustments, but this gun can shoot inch or under an inch at 50 yards. So we're talking teeny tiny little adjustments that you can make to get super zeroed in. Okay. I think I have one shot left. Zoom in to 20. Start a recording. And take a shot. Oh, it's dead nuts on. Okay, I'm super excited. Now, one of the things that you guys are probably noticing, these pellets are very accurate. We are going to put a bunch of shots right where I was last zeroed. We're going to see how well it does, and I'm going to shoot this entire mag on that spot, or at least try to. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do here. Are we still rolling? We are. All right, so I'm going to aim for the shoulder, and let's just see what we get here.
916. 915. 925. 921. 920. 920. 924. 920. 920.
Okay.
900.
Freaking awesome. Okay. God, I love this gun. Okay. So why is that so impressive? First of all, if you guys are listening to the shots as they roll off, 920, 920, 921, this is not regulated. Okay, this doesn't have a regulator. This is just what good engineering can do. So if you have really good engineering, you don't need a reg. I mean, regs certainly help. Don't get me wrong. If you're going to shoot competitively and you're trying to stretch to 100 or 100 yards, regs are wonderful. But if you're just shooting in your backyard, or you're trying to get away from that bee or something, you don't need a regulator. You know, that bee's been here all afternoon. Somehow it likes us. I don't know why. But literally, you don't need a reg to get good performance. You do need good engineering. So, like back in the day when we first started seeing gas rams come out, gas rams were a godsend to cheaply, poorly made, poorly engineered air guns because they covered up bad engineering. Well, I think regulators have done that today for a lot of air guns. Kind of cheaply, not great made guns. You throw a reg in them, and they perform pretty good. But if you have a really well-engineered gun, you don't need a reg. If you have a really well-engineered gun and you put in a regulator, then you have something that's even next level. Like we were just shooting the BSA R12, which is BSA but regulated, incredibly good gun, sub MOA at 50 yards, out of the box. Good engineering is good engineering is good engineering, and BSA has it. So we've just shot 10 shots, probably in something less than a quarter, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and shoot our green targets to the right. And I'm going to ask Sue, are they in the frame?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, the other thing is
the blue ones?
the green ones to the right. They're not blue, they're green. They're green. They're blue-green? Is that what you're saying?
I painted them blue this morning.
Which ones are you talking about?
The frogs to the right of the pig.
Yeah, they're green.
Okay.
Yeah. They're green. It's fine. We've been married almost 24, 25 years. It's fine. All right. Those are green, dear.
They're blue, babe.
They're blue-green. Okay. Here we go.
6 years.
Yeah, 5 or 6 years. It's one or the other. All right. I'm going to take a shot at the big one, far left one. Here we go.
928.
Moving to the right.
933.
Starting to climb a little bit as we get higher in the shot curve.
933.
So I am aiming just slightly under.
932.
And here is my lotto card. If I hit this, I go buy a lotto card. Oh, I am not buying a lottery card today. Oh, it's just going to just a little bit over it, maybe. There it is.
900.
Okay. All right. So what we're seeing now is we're getting a little bit of a rise in our velocity. So when you're shooting an unregulated gun, you're going to get a curve. We start at like 910, and it's up to like 936. It's going to kind of taper off or top off, and then it's going to fall down. Energy-wise, we started at 19.2 foot-pounds, and now we are at 20.2 foot-pounds. So not a huge difference because the pellets are only 10 and some change grain. I'm going to go ahead and put some more pellets in, and then we're going to shoot our orange spinners, and we're going to wrap up this video with our Gamo Knockdown targets. Now the challenge here is as the distance changes, so does your hold. Whew, okay. Now, let's see how we're going to do on the orange targets. I'm going to start, and I'm going to aim a little low. Here we go. There's one.
934.
Two.
926.
Three. Oh, it didn't rack it.
933.
It hit him again. There it is.
930.
Going to the right a little bit. There it is.
935.
We'll reset it. There it is.
935.
Okay. We're at 20.2 foot-pounds. Really, really good. Let's see what our extreme spread looks like. Again, not a regulated gun. We're at 28 foot per second spread, which at 50 yards for this is not a huge deal. Now, if you were at 100 yards, and again, you're trying to shoot competitively, like trying to do like bench rest or earn money at it, you'd want a regulator. But if you're in your backyard, you're out hunting small game, you're going to be in the kill zone, especially if you know your gun. And you get a ton of shots. You don't have the complexity of a reg. You don't have to go, when's it going to wear out? When am I going to have to rebuild it? None of that stuff. It's just good engineering is good engineering is good engineering. All right. Sue,
Yes.
we need to set up on the squirrels. So can you zoom out, reset that camera, and get us set up? The three black squirrels, yes. Okay. While she's getting that camera going, what we are doing here is we've got 3 of the Gamo Knockdown targets. Now, I think they're rated for like 20 foot-pounds, excuse me. And we're right on that. So if you're going to hit them with something more than, you'll probably tear them up over time. But we should be okay with this. Now, did you focus on the middle one?
I did.
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll be okay. I'm going to try and get a range on that far squirrel. 42 yards. The middle squirrel is 34 yards. The close one is 22. Okay. If I have a real gap in my skill set, it comes down to hold over and under for ranging things. Okay, we're going to try that 42. And I'm going to use the first hash above. So I'm going to hold under just a little bit. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and take a shot here.
$931.
Gotta love it. Okay, so beautiful thing about these targets, especially if you're out like this, that's 42 yards away. Easy reset. How cool is that? Okay, I could aim a little lower. I'm going to put the first hash dead center and see where we hit. Yeah.
939.
So why would you want to use these targets? Well, shooting something that's animal shaped with a kill zone that gives you positive feedback can be to your advantage versus like paper targets. Having multiple of these set up at different ranges can also be to your advantage, because if I move now to the 30-some yard one, I'm going to aim at the same point and let's see if I'm still in the kill zone, right? This is going to be the challenge. So I'm going to use the same hold, which is the, okay, it's one hash over, and I'm going to use Same hold. Let's see if I'm going to be in the kill zone. I am.
900.
Cool. Okay. Let's pull it again. Gosh, that's so consistent. Okay. We're at 20.5 foot-pounds now. Now we're going to move over to this one right up against me here. Now, I wonder, I don't know. I'm going to use the same hold, and let's see what happens. Dare we? Okay. And by the way, we're at 38 shots so far without filling up. So should we check our pressure? Let's take a shot first. Same hold. Let's see where we hit. Okay, wasn't sure if I cocked it. Pro tip, got to cock the gun. Here we go. Same hold. Dead nuts. 941. We need to move this over here so it sees it a little bit better. Okay. Let's do that again. That's dead center, by the way. I mean, dead center.
943.
Okay. That could just be a really fun afternoon, right? So you could just sit here with your air gun, with your favorite pellets. I got a compressor back there. I keep topping this thing off. This thing gets a crazy number of shots. Let's pull the mag, put safety on, and let's see what we're at for pressure. Have to look sort of down the barrel at it. Goodness. Okay. So we started at, say, 3,400 PSI-ish. Trying to remember if this is 30, 33, 34 versus 36. This is 33-ish, 34-ish. Okay. And we're at 2,000 PSI. So we've probably got another, well, we haven't started down the shot curve. We're still in the upswing of the curve. So when I have shot this in the past, I've gotten 70 and 80 shots out of this. So that makes for a fun time in the backyard. I'll go ahead and stop the video. It makes for a fun time in the backyard. Let us do one more round of shooting here. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot going the other way. And it looks like this is so well balanced, this velocity with these pellets and this scope setup, that I can just aim a little under and hit the kill zone from at least 20 yards out to 40 yards and 50 yards, which is pretty stinking awesome. All right, we're going to start up close here. I'll start my recording. Okay. And the yellow's the kill zone. Here we go. All right.
938.
I'm going to move it out. Focus. Okay, we're going to use the same hash. Yep.
942.
And now out to 40 yards. A little breeze. There it is.
939.
I don't know about you, but that is like some super successful shooting. Gamo Coyote 177. These new JTS Dead Center pellets, I have not shot these a lot because I don't shoot a lot of 177. But today when I was trying to think, what am I going to shoot today? What can I do that would be really fun and hopefully entertaining and educational? And I think we picked the right choice. We might, I don't know that we've actually plateaued fully and started down the shot curve yet, but just a great air gun. Still available, by the way. You can still pick these up. They're direct from Gamo on their website. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors here. You see, we've got ATN and hope you guys have enjoyed the ATN footage. We should have ATN footage for you every month. We'll try and work with them to get some of their new products in the mix too. But just a cool piece of kit. We have the X-Sight 5. If you want an ATN scope, but you don't want to pay the premium of the latest and greatest, the X-Sight 4K Pro is really good, okay? And they have a 525 version of that. Doesn't have quite the nicest, as nice a screen or as nice recording, but still a great image, still a great scope, and it's way cheaper. So definitely check that out. They also have refurbished products, so definitely check those out too. Huge thank you to Gamo, BSA, JTS, FX Airguns, Utah Airguns. All kinds of folks help us do these videos. In fact, all the folks you see here help contribute to our success and our continued content creation for you guys. Also want to say thank you to our Patreon members and our Officers Club members, because they help support us directly, which is super cool. If you want to learn more about any of the stuff you see here, links will be in the video description, because on the GTA, we put all the links in there so that you guys can get to all the products you may want to buy. All right, that's going to be it for now. Guys, again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Rick with Airgun Web and Gateway Airguns. Thanks for watching.